Hey Claire,
Right, Sarah, what's
so
going
I
on?
can't. What's
Man,
backwards? It says manatee. Get it? Manatee.
oh,
It's a
manatee.
mat. This is a. It's a manatee, and it's a. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
That's beyond me. I mean, we've had a little bit of a break, so my brain's not engaging like it used to.
I've decided in the new year that I am. I'm a vegetarian 80% of the time, which is a bit of a joke, right? Technically, that means I'm not a vegetarian. My
Yeah,
New Year's resolution, Claire, is to be 95% vegetarian.
a little. Right, so are we talking vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegetarian the full way?
The full way.
How would you get your
However full
protein?
95% is.
How would you get your protein? Through beans and pulses and things.
Yes, yes, nut, that kind of stuff,
Yeah. Well, good
you
luck
know.
with that. That's I like it's a very ethical thing to do.
Well, I also read though that with New Year's resolutions, you're supposed to, you're supposed to do something small, like set a small goal, perhaps for each month. So perhaps what the other resolution I have for this month at least is to do the crow pose in yoga. I recently started yoga. I really love it. And I
Yeah.
can't do this particular pose. So that's my goal
Hmm.
for January.
Okay, I like this. I like this. Little things.
Little things. Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, okay. Now I go running twice a week. So I'm gonna make it 3 times a week.
Oh, sorry, I'm allergic. But brilliant. Do you take your dogs?
I tried once, but they're a liability. Plus, I like that time alone. It's my time. Got my got my music on.
Hmm.
It's what I it's cool. It's what I do to relax and get fit. So that's one. Do I need another one?
I don't know. Maybe don't force it. I think that's a lot to take on to run 3 times a week is a big commitment.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. It is, isn't it? I think I'd like to listen to more. I'd like to listen to a little bit more music.
Okay.
Well, because I tend to flick the telly on at night, and
Mm,
I want to listen to more music. That's what I'm going to do this month too. So run more
okay.
and listen to music more. That's all right.
That's really good. Yeah. And I think for me, it's going to be, well, the crow pose, first and foremost, without breaking my elbows.
I'd like some photographic evidence of that.
You're going to get it, and it's going to be dreadful. And it's something you
All
can use.
angles, from all angles.
I'm not committing to all angles, but I will try and send a photograph. Now, the other thing, though, and it's quite big, is to finally get my dissertation done, Claire.
Oh, is this the one that you've been doing for 40 years?
Yes, yes, yeah, 42.
Yeah,
Um, and the university are now, at their wits' end with
yeah.
it, as am I. Maybe we could check in at the end of January and see if you've done your 3 runs a week
Yeah,
and your music, and I've
yeah.
done my dissertation and my crow pose.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I like it.
Okay.
Have you ever brought New Year's resolutions into the classroom? Could we do that? I mean, there's always like writing them out and talking about them.
Yeah, quite frequently actually. I've done that, and of course, it was always it was the classic future tenses kind of
Yeah.
lesson, wasn't it, in January that you do. But I think there's so much more that you could do with it, and especially with younger learners, like to develop sort of metacognitive skills like planning and so on. They could take a fairly big resolution and break it down into small steps, so you make your goals manageable, help them
They're learning
to,
goals, I mean.
yeah, it could be their learning goals, absolutely. It could be something like guess the lie, So you've got to
Yeah, I
write
thought
two
that one.
resolutions. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's like, maybe you could make manageable resolutions for your partner. They can be sort of funny and weird. So, for example, like I would choose for you two resolutions, right? Here are mine for you. You've got to, not you're going to, but you've got to say the word sausage every day in conversation. You can't just say sausage out loud. It's got to be in conversation.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? And the other one is you have to go outside and take 3 deep breaths and wish for 3 things and then exhale. That's a nice one.
That's a nice one. That's a nice
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I love this. Okay, then. So for you, I'd like you to at least once a month offend somebody fairly, maybe in a professional context, by describing them as a walnut on a stick. All right.
I've
So
already got a couple of people that come straight to mind.
there we go. So
Walnut on a
one a
stick.
month.
Let me just write
Yes.
that down. Yeah.
Yes. You can play with the insult, Claire. You can absolutely play around with the insult. It doesn't have to be a walnut on a stick. It can be something else, but you have to cause some serious offense in a
Okay.
professional setting once a month. And the next one, okay. So as you are brewing your morning tea, I want you
Yeah.
to do 4 deep breaths in, 4 out, and hold for 4. And plan one thing that you're going to do in the day that's going to bring you some pleasure.
Like it. All right. That's a deal.
Lovely.
That'd be cool to do in the classroom, wouldn't it? One weird, bizarre one and one like super spiritual one.
Yeah. Oh, it could even be, when you collect all the resolutions in,
Yes.
and then you could redistribute, and the people have got to find who
Nice.
wrote that resolution, who made that resolution, kind of
And
thing.
then they got to come back to class with evidence.
For you, that might be a black eye this year.
Okay, watch out, colleagues. I'm coming at you. That leaves us to say, let's have a great 2023, right?
Absolutely, yes. Yes. Have a wonderful 2023. And we hope to be doing a lot more teas with eltonix, drinking a lot more tea in 2023.
Absolutely. And much more.
2022. Yeah.